Hi everyone, it's Megan Oliver, physical therapist from Adventure Physical Therapy. Today we're going to do a workout where we can wear our baby in standing the whole time. So hopefully this is a helpful thing for you postpartum so that you can have some ideas of how you can work out while you're holding your baby. I'm going to demonstrate an exercise and then we're going to do it together for 30 seconds. And then you get a quick rest while I demonstrate the next exercise. And then we do it again for 30 seconds. We're just going to do one of each one as we go through the whole workout. And then if you get a chance, you can come through and do a second set of the whole thing if you have time. That'd be awesome. All right, we're going to get started. Come on up. And the very first thing we're going to do is just a slow march, just getting warmed up with really high knees. Okay, here we go. Just pulling those knees up on either side. Try to be nice and tall if you can, really pulling those knees up, maybe activating the belly slightly to be nice and strong throughout. And remembering to breathe as we get going, as we get warmed up. Great job. And then you can shake it out a little bit. While I start the next exercise, the next one we're going to do is going to be arm circles with a calf raise. So if you have both arms free, you're going to go overhead as you go up onto your tiptoes and then down. Overhead up to tiptoes and then down. If you only have one arm free, maybe do it with one arm. No problem. Do whatever you can do for today. If you don't have hands free, go ahead and do it just with the heel raise, going up to your tiptoes and down. Here we go. Up and down, up and down. Almost there, keep breathing. Last one. Good job. All right, the next activity that we're going to do, I'm going to try and reach behind and slap one foot and then slap the other. Okay, again, if you only have one hand free, I'll call out halfway and let you know when it's been halfway in case you're sort of stuck on one side. All right, here we go. Reach behind and touch and touch. So if you're holding your baby's head, maybe you're just doing one side. That's okay. Maybe you can switch halfway. So right now. And stop and shake it out. All right, we're going to go into a wide stance, a sumo squat. So my toes are pointed out, my knees are turned out to the side, and my stance is really wide. You can have both hands on babe for this. And then we're just going to do 30 seconds of pulses. We're going to go down, really, really wide stance. And we're going to start right now. Here we go. Up and down, going as low as you can for you today. You can go a little bit faster in your pulses if you want, or you can go a little bit slower. Keep those knees really pointing out to the side the whole time as you keep breathing. You should feel your glutes and your thighs working. Keep breathing. And stop and shake it out. Nicely done. All right, the next one that we're going to do, we're going to go into a step to the side with cactus arms. So if you have both arms free, you're going to step to the side and close like a pec deck. Cactus arms, squeeze those shoulder blades back, close as you come to the other side. Okay, you can start to go a little bit faster if you have the capacity and want a little bit more workout, or you can go nice and slow. And if you only have one arm free, do what you can with one arm. Here we go. Keep breathing and really focus on squeezing those shoulder blades together as you open up through the collarbones towards those cactus or goddess pose position in the back. You can go bigger if you're if you're looking for a little bit more of a workout. Keep breathing. 3 more seconds. Great job. The next one that we're going to do is a squat in a row. Okay, so the ideal situation, I drop my hips back as I reach my hands forward, and I'm going to row, squeeze my elbows together, stick my chest to the front as I come up. So squat, row, squat, row. So from the front, it looks like this. Again, if you only have one arm, do what you can. Here we go. Squat and row. Really try to sit back like you're sitting back into a chair and your hips are dropping back behind you. And then shoulder blades are going to squeeze as you pull those elbows back behind you with an open chest. Breathe. Eight more seconds. And stop and shake it out. You're doing great. The next thing we're going to do is a lunge pulse. We're going to start on one side for this whole 30 seconds. We'll take a giant step back. We're going to stay there for the 30 seconds. We're just going up and down, pulsing with the lunge. Here we go. Keep breathing. Really vertical, so you have some weight on the front leg, some weight on the back leg, pretty even, 50-50. And you're just going up and down, trying to stay strong in your core and breathing. 10 more seconds. And stop. We'll go right over to the other side. Just switching those legs. Here we go. Up and down. Keep breathing. Nice and strong, a little bit engaged in our belly. Nice and open in our collarbones. 5 more seconds. Stop and shake it out. Great job. So the next one that we're going to do is sort of like a jumping jack, a little bit of a modified jumping jack. So if you have both hands free, you can step to one side and step to the other. And if you can start to make it a little bit faster. Again, if you only have one hand free or no hands free, just do this odd stepping portion. Here we go. Keep breathing. Take a nice big step to the side if you're here for a little bit more of a workout. And you have one hand free. Just do what you can with the one hand. Five more seconds. Big steps. And stop. Great job. Shake it out. The next one that we're going to do is this a little bit more for our glute and a little bit slower for some balance. So you're going to balance on one leg. Now, not use your hands for this one unless you want to help support a hand on a hip or something like that. We're just going to push that leg out on a 45-degree angle behind us. My toes are slightly turned out, and I'm going to try to really get this glute engaged. Okay, here we go. So we're going to do 30 seconds on this side and 30 seconds on the other. Breathe. So I'd recommend exhaling every single time you go out. So exhale, inhale back. Nice and strong in your core to help with your balance. Your belly button slightly pulling back to your spine. 5 more seconds on this side. And stop, and we'll switch right over to the other side. Here we go. And think about your glutes. Try to pull your belly button into your spine. 20 more seconds, doing great. Get those glutes working. Really, really, really important that we get our nice, strong glutes back in the game postpartum. Great job. Shake it out. Give yourself a little breather. Next one that we're going to do is going to be a squat and then a heel raise. Okay, so I'm just going to do it about shoulder width apart. I'm going to sit my bottom back like I'm sitting into a chair. And as I come up, I'm going to go up into it onto my tiptoes. So squat, tiptoe. Now, if that's too much for you for balance, do every other one come up to your heel raise. So you could go squat, up, squat, tiptoes, squat, up, squat, tiptoes. Or if you are okay to do the more tiptoes, go for it. You also might find that it's easier for balance to do something else with your arms. So do whatever works for you. Here we go, squatting back and then tiptoe every other time or every time. And breathe. As low with your hips as you can today. 5 more seconds. And stop and shake it out. Nicely done. All right, we're going to start on one side for 30 seconds for this one, and then we'll switch next time. The exercise with my top hand, my one hand free, I'm going to push across my body at the same time that I touch my leg back. Okay, so I'm going to touch like a bit of a twist. One leg, one opposite arm are going to twist and reach. On the second 30 seconds, we're going to go here. If you want more of a cardio workout and you have the capacity with both hands, you could alternate one other, one other. I think for a lot of people that's a bit much without Dave. So here we go, 30 seconds starting now. Reach back to center. Be cognizant of your core here as you come back to center every time, and really center up and then push and twist, push and twist. Really take that heel of your hand and push with intention. And then that back leg is just reaching back behind you on a diagonal. 5 more seconds. And stop, and then we're going to switch right over to the other side. Here we go. It's going to go a little faster or a little slower, whatever you've got today. Twist and then center. Use your core to really set yourself back to center with intention. And stop, shake it out. Great job. We're almost there. We've just got a couple more exercises to go. So the next one we're just going to do is a lateral squat. That just means I'm going down to one side and back up, down to the other side and back up. If you have hands free and you have the capacity, go big with your arms to the side or with one arm, great. But if you don't have hands free, you just hold them. Here we go. Over one side and tall. Drop your bum down in the center every time. And make your step a little bit bigger and wider to the side if you can. And if you have hands free, you can reach. Really focusing on dropping your hips for that squat in the center. More seconds. And stop, shake it out. Let everything go. Great job. We're going to do some punches. And this is our last activity. And then you just a little bit of a cool down. So the punching that we're going to do, if you have all hands free, is a punch, 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 punch. We go down to the front down to the front, up tall, and we gotta squat when we go down, squat when we go down, up tall, up tall. If you only have one hand free, do what you can. Go down, up, okay? I'll call out when it's halfway, just in case you're trying to modify that. Here we go. Down, up, squat, tall, squat, tall, down, up. It might look like something different. Okay, whatever you can make out of a squat and a punch and an up and a punch. Keep breathing. That's halfway. Oh, sorry, it's over halfway. My apologies. 5 more seconds. And shake it out. Sorry, I didn't call halfway very well on that one. So those are some of my ideas for things you can do while you're wearing baby. Just for a little bit of a cool down, I'll encourage you to just walk with a little bit of a butt kick. And slowing down your heart rate a little bit and get caught up. And if you have the ability, let's just do a little bit of a hip flexor stretch. So just reaching one leg back behind you. Both my pelvis is facing forward, so my belly button's facing straight forward. And I'm just trying to open up the muscles in the front of my back leg. And you can have the option to take one hand up to the ceiling. And just breathe there for 3 or 4 good breaths. And do the same thing on the other side. Big steps, reaching the back leg back behind us, opening up through the front of the hips and maybe sending our hips forward a little bit, and an option to reach up overhead. Breathing here for 3 or 4 good breaths. Great job. Way to do something for yourself today. And thanks so much for joining me. Have a good one.